Okay, Horsefant, what's up? You look well, Amask. Amask. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Helena shall never forget your service. Now let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. The man with the knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Kurtha several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Horsefant is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few? In any case, I've done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. To be honest, he didn't tell us anything we didn't already know. We know it crashed from Gridania towards the northwest. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil. Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Sturdendair. I will write a letter to Lord Drulimont of Whitebrim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonez is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, MSQ. May Halone guide you. Honestly, MVP. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was super helpful. I've got one piece of the glam. Going back in to get my next one now. Nice. I'll have to check my main letter. I don't think I know I got them. I don't know if I kept them in my glamour dresser though. Wonderful to see you again, MSQ. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Oh, if there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. Really? It shames me to say that it was once an outpost held by House Helena. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Gervanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Sturdendair instead has been charged with the duty, and given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drulimont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Helena have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Well, I'm gonna just tell them to get in line then. Because honestly... a little bit more to trek here. It's unfortunate this house that we're going to doesn't have an aetheryte as well. There be dragons. Passive one. Oh, that is a big old boy. Is that a chinchilla? Got you off. Okay. Man, House Durandare, can y'all get an aetheryte? Desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Here is Horsefront's letter. Here is Francel's letter. What do we have here? Letters from Lords Horsefront and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do... Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillmont's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albois. Yes, Sir Albois can surely accommodate you. A seeker in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Albois. Oh, hey, Alphanos here. Let me just talk to him real quick. The time is a resource we can ill afford to squander. We must gain entrance to the stone vigil without further delay. I mean, you could speak to some people, just saying. Excuse me? Excuse me? You son of a... Sir Brunadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why I presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head Chirurgeon Astidian. Oh my, you Elizans. Y'all are something else. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? They're gonna be downstairs or upstairs? That's an upstairs NPC. Are you here to visit a patient, sir? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Four Temps and Helena. With documents such as these, you didn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordano. He should know Lord Drillmont's current whereabouts. Oh man, can y'all just... One person. Just one person be in charge of public relations. Are they above? Question mark? Church organs are putting him to sleep. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Drillmont has just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succulently. That's not how you say that word, but I like how I said it. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Sir Cordonel permitted your passage. Very well. Speak. Yo, what's up, Christos? You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? We are scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Germont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Kurthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Non Garlon, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed, it is, my lord. Oh, this freaking guy. Really? Really? Oh, please tell me I can stab this guy in like 5 minutes. Not much making food, making some Gorton's fish fillets and tater tots. Ooh, that sounds good. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in Whitebrim front but 3 mysterious strangers? Sid Garlon, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and 2 scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid. MSQ. We must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Germont's trust, understood? We're just saying this willy-nilly in front of them? We could have walked like 5 steps back. My little guy. Okay. We have a quest. We can go. I just want to check up. Pretty sure this is on the first floor, though. Show is. You led the lad responsible for that commotion upstairs. Oh, you the lad. Aye, word travels fast in Whitebrim front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Germont's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks, and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. It wouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it'd be a damn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Danafin Pass? And take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. That sounds absolutely terrible. Be right back. Okay, Christos. Mud puppies are way south, aren't they? There's one in the tunnel. Okay. That fate's gone? Good. Look at all these chinchillas. Well, it's gonna be a minute. At least we don't, like, need healing, I guess. Oh, that restores HP, and this increases damage. Okay. And for a weakened state mud puppy, this thing took a long time to kill. And darn you, House Stood Undead, for not having an aetherite. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. We're gonna give these to the cook. I thought the vinegar was gonna be for us to cook it, but I guess we'll let them cook it. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near Mud Puppy's spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road. This should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. 1. You there, lad. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Wait, what? That's not... You had me in the first half, my guy. Holy shit. Yes. I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. I really thought he was going to be like, nah, you can't bribe me. We ought at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this God's forsaken waste. Is that a fresh cooked steak? Howland's blessings be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. I download that later. Ever must we train to maintain our skills at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance? You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durdendair must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. And with that, we don't speak to you? Alright, we go back to the cook. Okay. It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? No, that's facts. But I've forgotten about the hard-working chirurgeons at the infirmary, whatever. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Sonoda? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend her own. this way. Stairs. We have not done recommended. Okay, we're fine on that front. Beg your pardon, sir, but I am busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. Is that... Come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, it's fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat this right away. Might I have a word with you, MSQ? It concerns the Trojans. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see, so I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. There's literally an ice sprite right there. Right. Return to Sid. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. What an amazing device! But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Ware thee the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Oh my frickin' A, Jesus Christ. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Oh, I can't wait to stab you, my guy. Yeah. Keep on with yourself. I'm gonna chop your head off. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Yeah, duh. We should have ended him at the trial. You couldn't tell by the way he was talking and the things he was saying? Jeez. Before we can persuade Lord Dremont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. Just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Kurthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrimfront. Share your findings with Alphinaud in the square. I'm sure you can formulate a strategy from there. Oh yeah, they're not going to talk to us anymore, right? Inquisitor Guillaume? Yes, of course I know of him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whitebrimfront several moons ago. Oh, that's not the real Inquisitor. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the night's watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, sir, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. I still don't think that's the real Inquisitor Guillaume. It's an imposter. We're gonna stab him in his arm. Inquisitor Guillaume? I ain't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Hey, yo, Patrick! Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. God, is no one gonna question the man? Y'all are stupid as goats. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly righteous man to protect us. First of all, I'm gonna start doing this to all y'all freaking dumbasses here at Whitebrimfront. Y'all get slapped. Every single one. Slap. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Halone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Alright, to Alphinaud we go. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I am beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillaume's motivations. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whitebrimfront, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Jorah is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. I go out this way? Did I go the wrong way? Is there a way down? Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Fuck it. All right, let's recover some health before we fight. Also, that is a dragon. Not just a dragon, but a dragon that's been dead for a long time. Do we not have second wind as a tank? Is that a DPS only ability? Oh, right. Well, warrior wouldn't need it, right? Okay. Frickin' knew it. Since we can't fly, this is the way we go. We'll be there someday. This is the eastern gate of which you spoke. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Bloody encyclical. Scroll contains what appears to be an official papal appointment to the position of Inquisitor. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume. Newly come to Kurthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity. For even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a... We learn how to pronounce here.
Papal.
Papal? Ugh, I hate that. Papal? Stupid word. Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the... Okay, Alpha, you're getting smacked after this. That the Inquisitor is an imposter, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Amask, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Don't go anywhere. Since Lord Drillmon has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jalon with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. I came back to Dilo hating the term papal. Don't let the hear that. Ooh. I've got strong feelings about the word papal. Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? The Inquisitor is an imposter? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He is a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that this is all a lie. If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. The plot thickens. Who, pray tell, is in cohorts? You! I do not believe I know you, sir. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Really? What's this? Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know not of it. Not at all. What? Do you doubt my words? Away with you. Oh, not only do I doubt. Not only do I doubt, I also slap. Whatever's the matter with you? Can you not take a hint? I do not care if you doubt my words, stranger. I told you, I know not of that encyclical. Now away with you. Okay, you get one more slap. And you get one more doubt. Whatever's the matter with you? Can you... Oh, is my slap... Oh, my slap is overtaking the doubt. Damn it. Damn it. I was doing doubt too quickly after slap. Okay, you know, don't you? Fury, take me. I prayed this day would come. When Sergilot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. What came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sergilot and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together, we carried Sergilot to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whiteburn Front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Dromont, wanted to put an end to the madness. Then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing, until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whiteburn Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire Locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Helena, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Alone forgive me for not acting sooner. Okay, but you are also... What's the terminology here? You are also not only complacent, you had a hand in those deaths. You might not have killed them outright, but you should actually be put to trial, as those innocents were. Just saying. You are just as guilty as the one who cast the stone. For every person the fake killed, she's complicit in their deaths for not stepping up and saying anything. Exactly. Yeah, we ride horses in houses. Oh, yeah. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. Here is all the rosaries and some paper. There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury take me. The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale, but this evidence and your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, MSQ, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first, I must needs beg of your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. How do these boots look? We'll take them. That thrice damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, MSQ. Together let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. So not only do we have Zamiel Darkhold, we've got Stone Vigil, and now Snowcloak to do. I like it. I want to see them dungeons. I think this one up here is, what is that? It just says dungeon. Oh, that's Stone Vigil. This is Snowcloak. That's Snowcloak. And then that's Zamiel. Oh shit. Oh, do not horse and map. Oh no, I can't fly. I can't fly. Oh no, I don't want to go all the way down. Ah! The long and winding road. Alright, while we're here. And this one is the Arm Veil. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. Jeez. If I fail again for fall again for taking a shortcut, I'm a be. Oh, are you serious? But the legal term regarding her being just as guilty. But the legal term regarding her being just as guilty, culpable. I'm on the fence with that word as well. People camped out over here? Odd. You can fish here? Extra odd. Who are you? Who? Oh, you're gonna accuse her? Oh man. Can I just want to walk in here. Let me just, I'm gonna leave because I want to slap the shit out of you. Okay. Good to have you with us, sir. When Lord Dromont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? You can have my axe. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Helone's halls. Only the wicked... But why? Why must I die? Why all this is holy? I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Helone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drillmont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillaume and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillmont. My conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You, whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Dromel, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravanian fang and claw. Oh, now it makes sense why that Elizin said Ishgardian scum. I forgot that there's also Elizins and the Dravanian. Yes. Where are the other dragons? Oh my! Sure. Wait, hold. You can't pause. You can't pause the game. What? The fuck is a dragon? Oh, it's an illusion. Okay, it's an illusion. He's not really a dragon. Okay. Hell yeah, you and your boys. So was it an illusion, or was he actually a dragon? He was not actually a dragon. My glamours dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood. For that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within Stone Vigil will rend you asunder. And when you are dead, Whitebrim front shall fall. Fine to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. MSQ, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you were reunited with your airship. This is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whitebrim Front, and bring your associates. Can you install an Aetherite? My guy? Wait, does that mean... Okay, so we have Zamiel Darkhold, we've got Arm Veil, we don't have Stone Vigil or Snow Cloak yet. Where have you been, MSQ? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you may have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Okay, listen, we're fucking trying. Just standing by a bonfire, keep it warm because your fucking pantyhose are in a knot. Okay. As I am sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillmond a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Just waiting on this last queue for the Great Hunt pop so I can get the last piece of the gear that I need right now. After that, if you need help with Stone Vigil, I don't mind lending a hand. Sounds good. We shall see. We must climb the tower. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to have been proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Gervanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Gervanian foothold in Kurthus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. I was able to catch your stream really pissed off today. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I hope your day gets better. Yep, you get to relax and chill here. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out. and I cannot say when the situation will change, or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Dromont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalian, You know what? You know what? I will inform Sir Nathaniel of your impending visit. May he alone guide you, Scions. Fucking Ella's and naming conventions be damned. Your name is now Nathaniel. Good day. I said good day. I didn't know that the Enterprise was in Stone Vigil. I am mind blown right now. Absolutely mind blown. Also, I forgot that Stone Vigil was over here. Or did I ever know? No, I knew. Buried in my subconscious. Hail, MSQ. Oh, look, it's Nathaniel. Lord Dromont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will. Sorry for being quiet. I'm playing Grand Blue versus... Oh my gosh. Rocket, no worries. No, I forgot. I remember last night you saying that you were going to play it today. You're having fun. I still have the beta test or play test or whatever for Grand Blue. I don't think that's the same. I don't think. Like, if I were to get the game, it'd be a separate install, I believe is what I mean. All right, before we do a dungeon,